Hello. Today is day 31, and our intention is to build discipline. So let's get started. Hello, welcome to day 31 of our intentions instead of resolutions year-long yoga. I keep saying I don't want to say challenge, and I find that challenge is going to come out of my mouth. So this is just an experience to help you incorporate yoga into everyday life. Of course, these practices only come out once a week, so it's kind of hard to do that. But you can always go back to day one and then repeat the series. And each practice is 20 minutes or less. So it's very easy to be able to incorporate into your daily life and to help build the discipline that our intention is today. With regular practice, we become more mindful and we become stronger and more flexible. So having discipline and practicing on a regular basis is required. So what we're going to do first is we're going to start in cat-cow, but we're going to do a little alteration to it. So first we're going to get aligned. We want our knees under our hips and our hands under our shoulders. And we're going to take our right leg out and place our foot flat on the floor. So you may not be able to see my foot because the room's not very big, so I can't move the camera too far back. But we're going to breathe in. We're going to do a regular cat-cow in this altered position. So breathing in and dropping our belly for cow. And then breathing out as we curve our back and tuck our chin to our chest for cat. So breathe in, look forward, breathe out, tuck your chin. Breathe in and out. One more time, breathe in and out. Now we're going to switch it to the other side. So place that right knee on the mat. Make sure your foot is in alignment. Place the left foot out. Sole of your foot flat on the ground. And breathe in and out. Really tuck your stomach as well. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. One last time into cow. Look forward and breathe out to cat. Now we're going to place our left knee back on the mat. Make your hands go forward just a little bit and just short of the width of your mat. Curl your toes under and peel your tailbone up and back to down dog. Now we're going to step it out a little bit. Then anchor your left heel to the mat and lift your right leg up in the sky. Try to keep your hips level as you do this. Now we're going to bend that right leg and stack our hips. When you do this, try to keep your shoulders level. So you don't want to be shifting your upper body to the left. You just want your hips to be stacked. Then we're going to tuck that knee and come forward as if we're lifting towards our chest with our knee, and step our right foot forward. Place your left knee on the mat Get your foot to where you're resting on the top of it. Look forward, take a deep breath in, and breathe out as we shift our hips back in space to a runner's stretch. You do not need to straighten this leg all the way. You can keep a nice, generous bend. We're getting a good stretch in our hamstring. And then roll forward. Place our hands on the mat. Curl the back toes under and return to down dog. Now this time we're going to anchor that right heel to the mat, lift our left leg up in the air, bend that knee, and stack on this side. Again, work really hard to keep your shoulders level. We don't want our upper body to tilt. Then swing that right knee or left knee forward and up into your chest, and place your left foot on the mat. Lower your right knee. Place your foot where you're on the top of your foot and lean back in space into a runner's stretch. And roll through that foot. Place your hands back on the mat. Curl the back toes under and step up and back to down dog. Now we're going to add a few things to that sequence. So the first thing that we're going to do here in down dog is bend that left leg and anchor with your right heel and look under your right arm. Then switch, anchor that left heel, bend that right knee, and look under your left arm. Then return to center. We're going to lift our right knee, bend, stack, come back, and this time we're going to take our right knee and reach for the left elbow. Back up to three-legged dog. Bend that knee, reach for the right elbow. You may be able to touch it, you may not. Back up to three-legged dog. Right knee up through center and step it up. Down to our left knee, top of the back foot. Look forward. Stretch back to a runner's stretch. Roll through that right foot. And instead of returning directly to down dog, we're going to lift that back leg, the left leg, step our right foot back. Now we're in plank. We're going to do some hip dips. So we're going to dip first to the right, back through center, and to the left. One more time, dip to the right, through center, and to the left. Back up, to the right, through center, to the left, and one last time, to the right, through center, and to the left. This time, we're going to go right back up to our down dog. And that was a lot more work than the first sequence. So you can step it out, take a couple of deep breaths. Now, that second sequence, one more time. Bend that left knee, look under your right elbow or your right arm. Come back through center, anchor that left heel, bend the right leg, and look under the left leg or left arm. It's kind of hard to look under your left leg. Then we're going to take our left leg up to three-legged dog, bend, stack, bring that left knee across to the right elbow, back up to three-legged dog, up to the left elbow, back to three-legged dog, and then right through the center. Really tuck it in, and then step that left foot up. Now we're going to lower that right knee, place our foot to where the top of it's against the mat, roll back to our runner's stretch, roll through that left leg or that left foot. This time, raise the right leg, step the left foot back, and into our hip dips. This time, we're going to start on the left. So dip, back through center, dip to the right, back through center, dip to the left, back through center, dip to the right, back through center, dip to the left, and back to center, dip to the right, and back through center. One last time, dip to the left, back through center, and to the right, and to center. This time, we're going to lower our knees to the mat, cross our feet, and then shift back and come to a seated position. So get centered on your mat. And this time, we're just going to go straight to our backs. That was a lot of work. It was a lot of work on our wrists. You can actually do some wrist circles to get some relief in your wrists. But this time, we're going to grab our right knee and then raise our left foot up to the sky. And we're going to lower that leg slowly. Take that right knee, shift it over. And a supine twist. It's a great way to unwind after doing that swift pat practice. And we're going to shift back, grab our left knee, right foot up to the sky, lower it slowly. Then shifting your hips a little bit to the left and guiding that right knee over. Stretch out your left hand and look to the left side. Then we can return to seated position. But what we're going to do is we're going to rock forward. So just place your hands on the backs of your thighs, lift your feet, and swing them to where you rock forward. It's kind of a fun way to get back up. So that was a swift practice. Hopefully it will help to reinforce all of the things that we've learned about breathing as we practice yoga, making the moves as strong as possible, keeping a good support in your abdominal wall. And hopefully this will take us into the week and allow us to have better discipline in everything that we need to do. So I'll see you again next week. Bye.